What do you think that the tutors like Ellen provide for students that a regular teacher might not be able to?
So really, it's just that extra emphasis on stuff that, if you take math for example, if somebody was struggling something in second grade and they move on to third grade, they may not get a chance to kind of hone those specific small skills that they should have learned in second grade. So kind of going with a tutor, we recognize what the students struggle with, and they get to practice those particular skills, and it helps them catch up maybe where they would keep on falling behind. And plus it's just another role model. They find out the students are from Canisius. It encourages them to kind of, they actually know what Canisius is. They've always known what it is, but now they know it's a college, they know what people do. And kids come up to me and ask about going there. So that's kind of the academic and long term of actually getting kids into college. I work with Closing the Gap, and Closing the Gap tries to work with the school and outside resources, different agencies in the community and colleges like Canisius. And so Mary Beth, the special education chair here, started this a while ago, and we kind of just worked together to coordinate it. And we have the students from Canisius who are doing their student service learning come and they work with either students individually out of the classroom, or they work in a classroom setting on any subjects that they're struggling with. So the basic goal is for them to concentrate on very simple things that they might have difficulty with. So instead of bumping their average up 10 points, the goal is really if somebody's having a hard time distinguishing between addition or subtraction, that's what we focus on.
The purpose was to help raise the children's math and reading, to help them in areas where the teacher might need additional help and service, but it was to be done outside of the classroom. And what we did is we did pre-testing and then post-testing to see if there's been progress. But there's a lot of other things that happen. They develop a positive relationship with another person. They get to talk about things that they usually would not be able to do. Little things that we didn't think about when we first started the program.
Do you like working with Ellen? Yeah? What do you like about Ellen?
She's a good person.
Lawrence is in third grade. He struggles in math and writing a little bit, but he's more just doesn't like to be in a classroom. He gets distracted really easily.
Okay.
This is the student support. I do this through my education class. We need 15 hours of service learning, and so we tutor. A lot of students come here because it's close. You have the option of tutoring one-on-one, or you can work in a classroom, and I just tutored one-on-one. But otherwise you're like in the classroom helping the teacher and like making lesson plans and stuff like that. But it's more to see like the differences in like the public school system here than in like the suburbs.
Hey, Mr. McCreary and Mr. Stiles, do you have Tanaja Frida down there? Can you send her down to 104? Thank you. Yeah.
So they're pulled out of class and then come down here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
They get to they try and do it during the periods like art, music, something like that, that they're still missing time, but something that
I'm going to attach when you're done. I'm going to attach it to this.
Lawrence complains a lot because he gets pulled out during like movie time or whatever, like, doing fun stuff. He's like, yeah, I have to come down and hang out with you.
So even though like he doesn't get to do the fun stuff, do you think he enjoys coming down here? Or?
I think he does a little bit. He warmed up a lot. Like in the beginning, I think he was kind of like, I don't want to do work, but now he jokes around with me and like he gets all his work done really quick, so we can like play a game after and stuff. So he jokes around with me a lot, so that's good.
The kids enjoy getting all the extra help and the attention, because sometimes a light bulb will go on for them, and when you're in a classroom with even 15 students, and usually it's higher than that, you're talking 25, 30 kids, it's hard to get that ability to talk to someone for them to clearly understand why I'm having difficulty. You know, I missed that one part, and you guys help them out so immensely because you give them that one-on-one that they need. And for many of them, it's a whole nother ball game for them. Once they meet, that light bulb goes on, you can't stop them. They're on the highway to college and careers and all great things.
Yeah. Well, yeah, like Tanija, the one day we were working on an essay and she had a rough draft and she got like a good grade on it, but he was like, it's disorganized, like you need to develop your ideas more and like work on your grammar. And all her ideas were great, and then I took the time, we actually like went through it step by step and like helped her work through it, and she ended up getting like 100 on the paper and she was like so happy about it. So.
She was very excited.
Yeah. And for some, it's, students, it gives them that chance to talk to somebody and be able to share things that a lot of times they just don't have that time to do.
Yeah.
And it gives them a little calmness in their life, which they might not experience as often as we would hope.
Yeah. Yeah, well, the last time I was here tonight, she was talking about her boyfriend for like a half an hour. It was really cute. It's like,
It's also a positive.
Yeah.
It's a positive interaction with another person,
Yeah.
which unfortunately is not always very common.
Yeah.
So there's the benefits are beyond that we'll even know today. In 10 years when you meet him and he goes, oh, I remember you, you're going to find out all the benefits and everything you actually did do for him, as well as for her. You will. You'll see. Hamlin Park is a repeated low performing school. Okay. A lot of that deals with a lot of our children come to school with a lot of other issues. Many of them are not living with their actual parents. They're living either in foster care or with a relative. And they come with having difficulty with getting the what's necessary skills for reading. And the whole thing is being able to have the right resources, the right people, and the right materials to help those children right from preschool forward. And those that don't get that, those are the students that we try to fill in with the tutors on top of the reading specialists and the math specialists. We've had quite a few different administrators in the building. I've only been here in this position since 2008, and I've already this will be my 4th administrator. So it's a lot of flexibility. The staff is really good. They work really hard. We also have the Hamilton Taxpayers Association, which supports the school and does a lot for us. We have a PTO that is now beginning to be more active and more involved with the school. So I see a brighter future for School 74. I do.
It would be nice for the program in the future. I really think it's just to get more Kenesha students and then to eventually develop a specific curriculum packet for a set of skills that kids are struggling with. We have a lot of packets that go with the state testing, but it would be nice to have more specific skill packets so the kids can really work on that. We can test them when they first start tutoring, then we can test them when they're done to see their growth. And just to get volunteers, the student service learners in more classrooms, that's really it. Just to provide services to as many students as possible.
Like come to school because the counselor like to study and help you out and tell you what your problems are and help you get like tutoring and tell you what you need help in. And then the Kenesha student come and help you out and everything. And for you to understand stuff better.
What's your favorite subject to work on with Ellen?
Social study.
Why social studies?
Because it's really interesting seeing other type of things like what we do today and everything.
What's your favorite thing about Ellen?
Doing my essays with her.
Yeah.
Because she helped me out a little bit. And she helped me with certain parts and say, hey, you got 50, 50, that 50. Oh my God.
What's been the one moment, if there was one moment, that is like the most rewarding so far?
Try again.
Probably last week. Usually Lawrence, when he's done, he'll run off and he'll be like, okay, bye. And like he doesn't really like say any, like I don't know. But last week he was like, he's like, can I show you my classroom? And he like brought me upstairs and like showed me his classroom and stuff. So that was really nice. And then Tanija, the one day I was working with Lawrence in here and she walked in for something else and she was like, and she gave me a hug and it was really great. It's like she likes me.
You guys have my birthday next week, Friday. It is?
I have to come.
The biggest thing is it builds their confidence, because once they feel that they can do what's being asked of them in the classroom, now they're willing to go beyond and do more and seek out and want to learn for more, because nobody wants to look like they don't know what they're doing. So they build a wall, and they become defensive, and it's very hard to break through that wall. But once you've gotten through that wall and they get it, look out. They're running you over.